Hey, 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 welcome back to another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. Ooh, Jeandra. Well, first, I'm Cynthia Conte and Jeandra in
And
Los
I'm
Angeles.
and I'm Jeandra LeBeauf, and it's still hot as hell here, but we still working.
But girl, we got a king in the building. Well, technically not in our building, but this is a good one. We have been praying to the boxing gods. Please, please, please bequeath us this person. And gosh darn it, we got him. You want to do the honors, Jeandra?
I am. I'm gonna let me read it up. We got the king, Deontay.
Woo!
What's up? What's up, ladies? How y'all doing?
Good, good. Thank you for joining us. Man, we got so much to talk to you about, but it's really good. Jeandra and I have said it's really good to see you back in coming back into the ring very soon in October. But before anything else, I know I followed Telly's and yours socials for many months, and one of the reasons you didn't know if you wanted to come back, and I believe Telly jumped on one of our lives a couple Wednesdays ago, and I said, I know you guys went to Costa Rica and you did a supervised meditation type of thing, and I was with ayahuasca. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now, was that one of the factors of trying to see if you were going to get back into the ring, or to help clear your mind? Why did you guys go on one of those kind of meditation type of trips?
Yeah, for me, I'm big into meditating, ayahuasca, different things that allow the mind to travel on this journey to see what is in this path. I'm one of those people that is curious about certain things, and I want to know what is in my path. Sometimes I can get confirmation and clarification of things, and especially if your path is clear of things. Some people don't want to know what's going on, or certain things, or what they want to see, or whatever. They get frightened of the unknown. But I'd rather prepare myself than have something being ambushed for me. And my mind. I tell people my mind's so big that a spaceship can fit in it, and I'm not a narrow-minded person, at all. Although I come from a small place, but my mind is so big. And with ayahuasca, everyone gets his own. They take from it as they may. Everyone goes for their own purposes and reasoning. And for mine, it's just like I wanted to see what's in my path, whether it was continuing my career or going more on the business side, or participating in more time of other things that I have set and planned for myself, in life in general. I say all the time, everyone has greatness in them. For greatness is only determined by service. So without applying service to anything that you really want to do in life, how you know if you're good or not, or if you're great at it, if you don't apply service to it. And I think that's those 10,000 hours that I could, step up on as well. But we went there, and she got something different out of it, and I did as well. I didn't get what I wanted, but I got just what I needed from there. And her journey was, she had an amazing journey, and I'm looking forward to going there and visiting every year, and I advise others to do so. Don't be so frightened and timid of not wanting to know what's going on, because some things to know will save your life, give you advance in life, and that's all I can say about that.
After that, having that experience, and then now coming forward, I just saw you in LA. I was at the fight over the weekend, and just seeing the love and the people just happy to see you and love on you and excited about your return. Did it take you back to that experience in Costa Rica and get your mind right for stepping back into all of this?
Well, Costa Rica has never left my mind, so much so that I've made plans to invest in property over there. So, like I said, I'll be going there every year, and I'm looking once upon getting a property over there. I'll probably be over there more times throughout the year. It was a very peaceful place all around. It was amazing. They had amazing people there as well, and Everybody was filled with love. The whole island was just filled with that LOVE, that good old LOVE. I love it. I'm a lover and a fighter, but it's nothing like love. And to feel it in the air around you among so many great people, and to come and get your mind straight with clarification and confirmation. He even more give you the motivation to like, I'm ready to go. I got my full armor on. Here we go. We dusting ourselves off and we getting right back at it. Because everyone loves a comeback story in America. That's all they want. They love to see how can a person, when they're in their terminology, fall or fail, because they are all lessons. You only have failed or fall if you continue to stay down there. Now, if you stay there and you don't find yourself back up and push it even harder than you came before, then you have failed. You have given up. Your mind have taken over because the heart controls everything. Your mind don't control your body. Your mind don't controls thing you do. It's your heart. Because your mind will tell you many times to give up. You can't do this.
Oh, you brought us to church, I swear, Wilder. Every time we speak to you, it's so beautiful.
Your heart to say, I'll die for this. Your heart to say, I won't give up. I'll die for what I believe in. And my heart surpasses all the time when I'm in fights or whenever I do anything. And that's why I'm so passionate about the things I do, because my heart take over.
Yeah. But thank you I was just saying, I don't know if you heard or you heard me, but every time you speak and every time I interview, you always have something so beautiful and empowering to say, and it just makes you feel good. You brought us to church all the time.
Oh my goodness. I love people, I'm a people's person first and foremost. And anything that I can give advice or motivation or inspiration or anything to drive people to be great in their lifetime, then I love to do it. I love seeing people happy, because for me, happiness and peace is the most wealthiest place that you can be. It's not financial, it's not money, because you can have all the money in the world and still be miserable.
Yeah.
And still want to, it's a lot of this. We'll leave it as that and be miserable. But if you have you can be poor, and if you happy in that peace, it ain't nothing you can tell that person.
That's true.
Happiness and peace is the best place to be, no matter what. And that's the place that where I am, and that's where I remain. Because when you're in that state of mind, can't nothing knock you off your game.
Wow. Okay. Well, we want to also congratulate you on your beautiful statue that was erected in your hometown. Congratulations. That's a real that's a big honor for anyone, and that's beautiful. That I believe I read or I heard an interview. You said my time is not done just by seeing the fans that came out and the love that you received. Is just like you're their hero.
Oh my goodness. It still makes me emotional. Sometimes I still sit back and think, like, I can't believe that happened to me. I'm still 36. I'm about to be 37 years young. And, they made me a walking, living icon. They put me in a small bus of people that has a statue in the world, and it's legitimate. But not only that, I'm in the heart of Dixie, and the place that they put it, back in time, that was a place where blacks wasn't even prohibited to go and cross. The only way a black would be prohibited to be in that space is if they was already driven by a white person to their destination of home to clean it or something like that. Other than that, you don't see blacks over there. And up the clans hung out over there. And up the street, they sold slaves. So they put a black warrior by the Black Warrior River right there in front of the road. And oh my goodness, to see so many people come out, and even from different countries, to come all the way to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to rejoice and commune with me and my family while we enjoy and praise over that statue was remarkable. It was an amazing feeling, and I was just drenched with tears because I couldn't hold it in. To hear the mayor to speak upon all my accomplishments that I've done in and out of the ring. And it's just amazing, to see so many children, see so many men. Even with the men, I love to see men when they come to their vulnerable state where they can release their shield of having this, I have to be tough, all the time, and because love will get you killed type of stuff, and just show their love and be vulnerable to share their tears. Because I feel like tears is only just a cleansing. Sometimes it's great to cry. It's a cleansing. Cleanse yourself, especially for a great purpose and for a reason. It don't mean you weak or any of that things like that, you know. And to see grown men cry in front of their children, and to point at me and say, "This is what a real king. This is what a real leader looks like," you know. And it made every bit of my decision of coming back that much more easier, because I realized it's not just about me and my family. I've put my family in a position where they will win when I'm here, and they will win when I die as well. You know, my children have a father that think about their present as well as their future, and I have everything in store within a will, and the list goes on. I'm a proud Black man of what I've been able to accomplish, and be disciplined and stick by the principles, the morals, the goals that I stand by as a man. Like I said, I adopted what I believe in. I mean, the inevitable chases us every day, so there's no way around it. So many times we have to be comfortable with the understanding of the inevitable, that it will find us one day. And when it does, can we say we done everything in this world to be great? Or did we slack a little bit? And if you feel like you're slacking, it's going to make you uncomfortable. But you know you're doing all the great things in this world, and you ain't shortcutting nothing in life, cheating nobody. You're going to face the inevitable, and you're going to be comfortable with it. Say, when it comes, I'll be ready. I'm going to pound my goddamn chest and say I did my best. And I left that a great example for a lot of people. It motivated a lot of people and inspired a lot of people. And you'll smile when you go, because you know you've done the right things. Y'all got me preaching.
Speaking of, but yeah, I like what you just said there about not taking any shortcuts. You know, you've had tough challenge after tough challenge after tough challenge, and now you're coming back with another tough challenge. It would be very easy to take a lighter touch or do something different. Do you feel like you even have to prove anything? Or what does this fight mean to you? What does the victory in this fight mean for the continued progression of Deontay Wilder?
Well, I definitely feel I don't have to prove anything. I think I felt I proved everything I need to prove that was in the control of me, you know. You know, certain things I couldn't prove because it just wasn't in my hands. It wasn't in the control of me. I always had to fight against certain things. All my life I had to fight against closed doors and people saying no, and people not wanting to give me an opportunity to be great, you know. And a lot of it deal with the dark of my skin. It's always harder when your skin is dark, you know. But with that, I love a challenge in life. That was made me who I am and what I am, and don't have to fake it. And I can be real with myself and real with the situation and be honest and truthful about things, because they say the truth shall set you free, and I'm free. I'm so free. I'm happy and I'm at peace. So, you know, we could have fought anybody, you know, but this fight is going to mean a lot to me, because I know Robert he's coming to fight with his heart. And when you get a warrior to come and fight with his heart, it's going to be a great fight. This is an old spar partner of mine, so we know each other, but we're gonna cross some territories that we never faced before with each other. I heard he's working and doing the right things over and beyond where he's at, and I'm doing the same thing here. So everybody know when Deontay Wilder is preparing and finna get ready to fight, that you better come your best dressed, and you're gonna be sitting on the edge of your seat, because you don't know when it's gonna happen, but you know it's gonna happen. And when it does, bam, baby, good night.
With finding that inner peace and moving on into this next chapter of your career, does that mean that you are not paying attention to what the other guys are doing? I'm sure you've been asked ad nauseum today, Joshua, about millions of dollars and all the other things that they're doing. Do you even? Or sorry, Fury. Are you even tuned into any of that discussion? Is it relevant to you?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm in my own world right now, in my own bubble. You know what I mean? When they gave me my statue, that just put me above a lot of them. You know, that's present fighters and past fighters. You know what I mean? Everybody can't say they got a statue. So no matter what, whether my lovers or my haters, when it's all said and done, when it's all over, that statue will still be there to hold this accountability of the greatness that have happened with this man right here. So upon getting that, like I just feel like I'm in a bubble of my own. You know, I don't really have that to prove to nothing. Like I said, I'm coming back to motivate, to inspire others that they can come from a situation they can get fall and get right back up and continue to be even greater than that first time you came, to be even greater, because it's all about providing your service solely. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm coming back and I'm going full throttle. I mean, I'm not lessening up on training. I'm not lessening up on the opponents that I fight. I'm good. Like I said, 3 years I got left. At the end of 40, I am done. I know a lot of things come out about me. You're wild to this and wild to that. Nobody really knows. A lot of these media people, they want to be first in being correct. But you hear it from me first. Like this is once the end of 40, I'm done. And the only people question me about coming back when I said I'm coming back was my financial people. They said, "Champ, you don't need the business no more. Why are you doing this?" You know. And I said, I got to return because I have so many to look up to me. I'm not selfish. I've got my family straight, and I'm so proud of that. As a Black man in this world, I'm so proud of that. Man, many nights I've shed tears. And just every day I think up and I look around. I know all my good days outweigh my bad. I don't complain about nothing. People don't hear me complain about nothing. And if I do complain about something, you better know it's the truth. I ain't gonna speak. I'm one of those people that I don't waste my energy speaking. That ain't worth talking about now. I don't have no time. That's just me, as a person. But October the 15th, I can't wait at the Barclays Center. Me versus Robert Helenius, the Warrior, man, the Gladiator. This is gonna be amazing and an exciting fight as always. When I'm in the ring, gonna get ready to fight. Well, so I can't wait.
Deontay, so I know that when you say that. Some of the media people, they get it wrong. I did read an interview or actually watch it. You were on Fight Hub and you said, "I'm on a tear for whatever and whenever. Deontay Wilder is back and I don't duck, no fights." This is paraphrased, by the way. "The heavyweight division knows what Deontay Wilder brings. They fear me. I don't fear them. This second reign is all about me being happy." And I really like that because for you, I'm assuming you don't really care about the belts because you've already had it. And it's just for you to find your purpose to come back into the ring and you're happy. You're in a different space in your headspace, as I would say.
Yeah.
Now, I know, but this is a question I got to ask because it's boxing still. You said it that possibly if there's this $500 million offer that Fury wants, which is, it's a lot of money, he could be outpricing himself. And, now allegedly this fight with Joshua was accepted on their behalf for 60-40, which I don't even know. But did you honestly believe Fury retired at this point? Or at that one, he's retired 3 times, I believe. Did you ever believe any of those times?
I mean, it's a lot of things going on with Fury. He can't even enter into the country at this point in time. So, with that being said, he got a lot of stuff going on. So he may be forced to retire or just fight over in his countries. Because last time I checked, he tried to get over to this country twice and they denied him. He even asked for protection. So that's all I can say. It's a lot that is to be said, and it ain't my business to tell it.
Yeah.
But that just, he might be forced to have to retire. But y'all ain't hearing about this. But if I was in his position and it was happening to me, it'd be all over in the media. But he got to deal with his situation, and I'm just dealing with mine. Like I said, I'm at a happy place and I'm at peace. And and if it ain't positivity, then I don't want to dwell in it. Yeah. I don't want to stir the pot of it because it's going to come off on me. The transformation of energy. We ain't got no time for all that. Happiness and peace over here, baby.
Well, the fight that we all still want to see, and we saw Anthony Joshua. He lost again to Usyk, and that's a fight we would love to see. Obviously, once you get done with Andy Ruiz, we would like to see Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder step in the ring and finally duke it out. But we saw him lose in he did well, but he was a different Joshua. When you watched him, did you ever reach out to him and kind of say, hey, I don't know how you guys talk, like, would you give him tips or I don't know, condolences? I'm not sure.
Fighter, we definitely talk time to time and stuff like that. You have certain fighters reach out and certain things. And I've talked to Joshua before, nothing recently, but way before, when the beginning of the talks of me and him talking, and we offered him $50 million up front, and we talked. But everything I told him, he went back and told his people and stuff like that. And like, I don't do things like that. I don't kiss a tail. I don't go back and we having a soul-to-soul, heart-to-heart conversation. You go back and tell your landlord what we just discussed. I've been calling him his master, but I'm being a little nice, because I'm in a different place in space. But I just don't dominate. If we having a heart-to-heart and a nice conversation with each other, why go back and tell a third party? Why go back and show what we discussed and all that? Like, that's disrespectful to me. So that's the only conversation we had, and I saw what type of person he was from that. But other than that, I don't know what's been. I mean, it's a lot I can say, but you know what Grandma said: if you don't have nothing nice, then don't say nothing at all. Like I said, I'm in a great place, and where I am now, man. It's hard for me to just come up and just speak it, because I speak the truth, and that's just the only way I know it's truth. Yeah. I ain't finna babysit. I ain't finna be kind and nice and be something that I'm not. And that people know me for and love me for that. I'm just straight up. I'm real as they come. And that's the only way, because if I'm not, it's going to hinder me and it's going to hurt me, because I know I should have said something. I didn't say it like I supposed to, or did something I ain't do it like I supposed to. And it hinder me at the end of the day. And I love myself. And I don't want that burdens on me. So if I don't have nothing nice to say, I won't say it at all. But I can say this: in that fight, you can tell that he was very hesitant to throw punches, and he's trying to consume his energy, because it's no secret that he has a major stamina problem. It's no secret of that, and that's what happened in that fight. Very cautious of throwing punches and trying to reserve energy wise, in my opinion. On the outside looking into the fight, in my opinion solely. And Usyk just came out on top. He landed more punches, although he looked like he was getting fatigued as well. But all in all, it is what it was, and what do you do from that point? That's sort of like, we can't dwell in the past of nothing, because if we do dwell in past of things, how you got that emotion from that situation during that time. And when you dwell in the past, you feel those same emotions. It comes back, and you'll be happy, and then you'll think about a past situation that made you angry and mad. You'll feel those same emotions over again. So sometimes it's not good to dwell back in the past. And my advice, if I haven't given anything to them, I'll tell them that don't dwell in the past, man. You got a bright future. Yeah. Look forward to the hills will come your help. Yeah. And ask for clarity and confirmation. Hell, go to ayahuasca, goddammit. And it'll help you.
Can we go with you in Telly next time?
Come on, every year. You hear me? Every year, come on with it.
Okay.
If I had to put together the PJ and come on with it. Okay. You know what I mean? We all gonna fly over there together.
Woo!
Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
I advise everyone. And we go to Rhythmia. I'm advertising Rhythmia right now. It's a great place in Costa Rica that many people comes to relax and get to release and explore in their own mind to have some confirmation and clarity of what's going on in their life or in their path that's looking forward to them. And I advise you, if you come, You've already submitted that you're rendering all fear at the door, and you're willing to know and accept what you're gonna see and what your mind is gonna explore.
Ooh, I'm
And
getting
it's
the
gonna be beautiful.
butterflies. I'm like, ooh, I'm getting
telling you,
nervous.
man.
We're going to go to Costa Rica. We're going to stay at the King's Castle
Yeah.
because you'll have your property by the time we're ready to go
Yeah.
with you next year.
Come on with
So
it.
we're going.
We're taking the show on the road, girl.
Come on with it, man.
Exactly.
Like I said, let's make it happen.
What did Telly tell us that we have to do? We have to not eat.
Oh
We
yeah, you have to go on
fast.
some crazy fasting
yeah.
diet.
Woo.
I don't know about
Well,
that, but it's all right.
That's the diet that they have there. Like you only eat in the morning and at lunch, and the food is like, like very foods that is very easily broken down, and you can, like baked, salads and baked fish.
Oh, yum.
Mostly fish, baked chicken. You got kale and prune juice, and you got your orange and water and coconut juice. It's not too many foods that's going to be heavy on your stomach. And even in lunchtime, it's almost like the same thing because they want the medicine to be more in your stomach than the food.
Okay.
And so you can get a better result. So it's almost like it is a fasting. Like when I don't even know, I didn't think I was going to be able to survive, eating and I'm not a big eater. Like you got to understand, like with me, I don't love food. I eat food for the resource of it because I need it, but I don't love food. Chantel eat way more than me all the time. And it's funny. It's so funny. But that right there, I never been on that diet before, and I understand the concept of it. And you understand the concept of it, and you stay disciplined, you'll get great results in the end. That's all, So I advise you guys, come on with it. Don't be about it.
No,
don't talk about it.
We want to. I've been wanting. Oh, Deontay, we have to wrap because our engineer is going to either cut us off soon or we have to wrap.
Man.
But no, are you coming
again.
to the Gennady? Are you coming to Canelo versus Gennady by any chance next week? You and Telly? Say yes.
No, I won't be there. I'll be in camp, solely in camp.
Okay.
Yeah, we starting back up. So it's I gotta, I got October the 15th, baby. I'm gonna put on a great show. I ain't cutting no corners at all. I'm not taking Robert lightly at all.
Oh, good. Well, then, if not, tell Telly to come out and even after your fight, please come into studio here in Vegas because we would love to have you guys. We want to talk about your perfume. We want to talk about all of your business ventures.
All the music.
We ain't talking about boxing.
Yeah,
it's all about your family, your kids, everything but boxing. But Deontay Wilder, again, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time. We're so excited to see you back in the ring. You're happy. You're just extremely happy, and that's what we love to see. But again, you guys, October 15th at Barclays Center. Oh, this is going to be one hell of a fight against Robert Helenius. This is going to be fun. It's a semifinal heavyweight title eliminator for WBC. All right, we're going to have to wrap up once again. Bomb Squad!
Wow.
I had to say. Now you can say it. I just will take my headphones out. Holy shit.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry, Alex. I forgot to tell you about that. Okay, guys. Thank you again, Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I am Cynthia Conte.
And I'm Jeandra LeBeauf.
Thank you for tuning in for another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.